Tom Aspinall says he's trying to provoke Jon Jones into fighting him. Tom says he's training with being a backup fighter for Jon versus Stipe in mind. Speaking to TNT Sports, Tom said, "I'm just trying to get a fight, mate. I just want to have my chance to fight for the undisputed title, of course. That's the next natural progression. And also it's a dream fight for me, so I'm going to push for it." Because he wants the easy fight, Stipe, for now. But I have the faith. I think Jon's getting a bit ticked off with me at the minute, which is my intention. I'm trying to test his ego to see if he'll be like, right, actually I'm the man at heavyweight, I'm going to show you. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. It seems that Jon is getting a little bit fuming at me, so it would be nice if he continues that. On being the backup fighter, Tom continued, "I'm training with that in mind. As far as I'm concerned, I'm training to fight potentially in November. So no matter what happens, I'll be fit and ready to go in November. No confirmation on that fight yet, no confirmation if I'm the backup yet. They did tell me that after my fight, but the heavyweight title fight between Stipe and Jones is not official yet, so I'm still waiting on that." Canelo Alvarez calls out Conor McGregor. Canelo says Conor is an easy money fight. He went on to say, "I know, and then we show boxing is better. Easy, way easy money. On KO and Conor, he said at the time I won. 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, whatever I want." On the Sphere taking place the same night as his fight, Canelo continued, "No, it's nothing. Competition is good. May and September are my days and competition is good. I don't do it in that way. I just focus on my team and focus on what I'm doing. And if somebody wants to do other shows, it's fine." Sean O'Malley thinks Aljamain Sterling is hoping that he actually beats Merab, despite the two being extremely close friends and training partners. Sean says by him beating Merab, it makes Aljo look better. Speaking to TMZ, O'Malley said, "I mean, I don't know what Aljo's going to tell Merab. Like, he's fast, he's sharp, he's accurate, he's hard to take down, good luck." There wasn't a lot of success Aljo had in that fight. If anything, Aljo probably shouldn't tell him anything, because it's probably just going to make him a little bit nervous. Who knows? Aljo probably hopes I beat Merab. It makes Aljo look better. I'm just curious if Merab was happy that I knocked out Aljo, because if I didn't knock out Aljo, Merab would still be waiting around. So I have a little theory that maybe they're not as good buddies as we all thought. Tim Welch believes Ilia Topuria is a more favorable matchup for Sean O'Malley than Max Holloway. Ilia versus Max goes down at UFC 308. Tim thinks that Ilia is a bit flat-footed. On his YouTube channel, Tim said, "I watched Topuria versus Bryce Mitchell again, and he's so f***ing good. His shoulders are so high, he's so good at coming close. If you throw a punch and you're not bringing it back to your face, he's so good at counterpunching. I mean, he's pretty flat-footed, and he's pretty stationary, and he's not the tallest guy. I would be 0% surprised if Max Holloway came out, found his range, got started first, made Topuria miss a lot, and Max got it done. I just think it's people are like, you f***ing idiot. I'm like, it's a winnable fight. I just truly do believe it is." Belal Muhammad still holds resentment for Leon Edwards. Belal says that he usually doesn't like to talk about past opponents he's beaten because he doesn't want to kick a man while he's down. Belal, however, explains why he has no problem kicking Leon while he's down.
"Oh yeah, it got to me. It pissed me off. And that's why even now where I hate to like even bring up fights when I beat a fighter, right? Like I never want to kick a man when he's down. But Leon, I'll kick when he's down. I don't care. I'm going to make fun of him when he's down. Because they, like I said, they said I wasn't worth it. They said that I'm going to walk through him. They said it was going to be easy. And for me to go out there and beat him the way he did. And now for him to go, ghost. Nobody even knows what happened to him. And for his team to come out with little excuses, right? They say, "Oh, he had a bad back all the time." And Leon to come out and say, "Oh, I didn't have good sleep." Like, bro, just own up to it. I was better than you. I am better than you. Like, that's the difference between, I think, great fighters and the fighters that fizzle out, is they always come up with excuses for every loss. Tony Ferguson has a reason for every loss that he has right now. I didn't spar in 10 years. Now I'm going to spar. Now I'm going to do this. Like, you're looking for those reasons instead of just saying that, like, he was better than me. I need to fix these weaknesses. There's not a lot of guys that own up to their losses and own up to, losing to a better guy, because you could always fix what you're weak at, right? But there's a lot of guys that won't do that. They'll come up with excuses. But nowadays, before it bothered me, right? When I would beat Gilbert Burns, all he had one arm. When I would beat Wonderboy, all you did was wrestle. When I beat like Maya, all you did was takedowns. But like now it doesn't bother me anymore because I got the gold. So all these people that are hating, all these fans that are crying, I got the gold now, so I can do all the talking. And you have to listen, right? Because I'm the man with the mic now.
Kayla Harrison says she wants to put an elbow through Julianna Pena's quote-unquote giant forehead. Kayla is scheduled to fight Ketlin Vieira at UFC 307. Julianna fights Raquel Pennington for the belt later on the card. Kayla said, "I will absolutely kill someone if I don't get a title shot. Dana White will find out hell has no fury in the women's scorn. I'm ready to fight that same night. I feel like if I fight, I dust up Ketlin real quick, and then maybe one of those girls gets cold feet. I'll just run back out if they need me to change uniforms, that's fine. I think I could take all 3 of those girls in the same night. It's only a matter of time and they know it too. Julianna and Raquel, all of them. They know they're just keeping the seat warm for me. I really don't care who I fight for the title. I don't let emotions get in the way of my business. But if it was gonna be Kayla's choice, of course I would love to put an elbow through Julianna's giant forehead. That would bring me great joy. Song Yadong slams Henry Cejudo for recently calling out Sean O'Malley. He claims Henry has been ducking him since July. Song reacted to this clip from the Pound for Pound podcast.
Once he loses to Merab, because I do believe he's going to lose to Merab, the next fight that's up is me and him. Davis is going to fight Peter Yan. Umar's already fighting for the belt. The only dude that's really left in that whole division is myself. Next best thing is going to be me. Yeah, granted, I lost to the former champion. I lost to the soon-to-be pending world champion. What can we say, dude? I think after this fight, I know that Merab is going to get this win. I know a little bit of O'Malley's fight camp and how it's been going.
Song reposted that clip. He wrote, "At Henry Cejudo, you've been ducking me since July. I know you told them you had injury, you want to go back to flyweight, but now you asking for Sean O'Malley? Get the fans what they want. See me in Macau." Kevin Lee says he's willing to go on Dana White's Contender Series in order to get back into the UFC.
My real love is for MMA. I want to compete again. And just to show you how serious I am, I even told Sean Shelby that I'm willing to go on Dana White's Contender Series again to show how serious I am about competing at a high level. This next fight will be not about money or anything else, but to show that I can compete in my body can hold up amongst the tension that I'm putting it under.
That is incredible to think that a former world title challenger would compete on Dana White's Contender Series. It would be great,
Yeah,
I think.
no.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it would be great.
He said no, but I was willing to do it. They said it's 5,000 flat, right? That's all you get. And for $5,000, we're losing money. But I'm still willing to do it.
Rafael Fiziev is now medically cleared to return to the UFC. He suffered a torn ACL in his fight against Mateusz Gamrot in September of 2023. He lists a few names for who he'd like to fight upon his return. Speaking to MMAfighting.com, Fiziev said, recovery has been going good. Straight away after the fight I had the surgery, so now it's almost 1 year, and my knee is good. It's going good. Second time is like a little bit slower than the first time, but yeah, that's good. It's still good now. I'm feeling good. I can't wait to come back, and I hope I can come back before the new year. I've been training already. I'm doing the sparring, all of the same routine like everybody else in the gym does when I come back home. And yeah, ready to hear some names from the UFC. You know what? You know what I want to say? Why nobody called me to fight? I'm number 10 or what? Number 9 now. And still nobody says, hey bro, let's fight. You not fight 1 year or this or this or this. I'm waiting for somebody to call me out for a fight. Why nobody? Number 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Where are these guys? So I'm ready to right now. I'm ready to fight in November, December, and December would be perfect. And honestly, I'll fight anybody. I'm ready to fight with anybody, but I have a few names because nobody called me to the fight. I want to fight Beneil because he also hasn't had a fight in a long time, and I think also you have to show the fans and show everybody if he deserves his place or not, and also me too. I understand that I also have to show everybody, and to UFC, to fans, to fighters, to everybody. I have to show like I deserve my place on this division. Also Hooker, he talked a bit about me like a few times. Now would you want to fight me? I'm ready now, Mr. Tattoo. If you want to fight, we could do a good show. I believe that if we are fighting, when the cage closes, me and you in the cage, we can make like holy hell in the cage if we stand there together. With Beneil, yeah, I want to fight him so much also, but I understand if we are going to the cage to fight with him, it's not the same hell like if we fight with Hooker. But both guys, I really want to fight against one of those guys. On Mateusz Gamrot, Fiziev continued when his fight with Hooker at UFC 305 finished. I talked to my manager like, bro, I want to fight him. I just want to fight him because I want to show to myself, well, I can beat him, and I believe in my skills, and I still want to finish checking my skills with him. So also good. I'm ready for him also. Like I said, I want to fight with anybody. Make some name in front of me. I just want to come back and I want to fight. The perfect fights are Hooker and Beneil. Alexa Grasso doesn't care that she's not headlining the Sphere. Speaking to MMA Junkie, Alexa said, no, not at all. That's the last thing I care about. The card is incredible, like I told you. UFC doesn't do things without a reason. They know exactly what they're doing, and they know where to place each fight. The truth is that, yeah, I don't care about that. It's going to be a great card. It's going to be very cool and beautiful. I went and saw the Sphere with all the Mexican graphics and everything. It's a great promotion with everything they're doing. Like you said, no other country has had this opportunity. This speaks on all the great work all the Mexican fighters are doing. Raul Rosas Jr. believes with a good performance at UFC Noche over Orichi Long, he's ready to begin his journey to the belt.
I'm ready to begin my journey for the belt, like give me a chance to fight somebody that's gonna put me up there faster. You know, I feel like that's what I want. You know, I want a chance. I remember them doing some special things. Like I remember before the weigh-ins having the mariachis play for us. The crowd that day at T-Mobile was really amazing. The vibe and everything, you know, the support from the Mexican people that we received as we walked out, as we won, as we left the arena. Everything was so amazing, so that's why I'm excited to be part of it again this year. My opponent is good. He's tough, he's durable, he's experienced. I give him props, and I'm excited to step out in the cage with him and put him out. You know, I visualize this fight that I'm gonna go out there and finish him. So I'm excited because he does have good striking. He does have some power on his hands. He's dangerous as well. I'm dangerous as well. So it's gonna be a really good fight for the people, for us. And I know that me going out there finishing somebody like him is gonna put me in a good spot for my career.
Dana White rage quit his Instagram live last night after getting comments about quote-unquote riding Jon Jones.
Check it out. First fight's about to start right now. Stop riding Jones. Shut the up. Look at the stats, read them. Best of all time, and he is the pound for pound best fighter in the world. Ride that,
Dana also reacted to Jorge Masvidal saying he wants to return to the UFC last night. Dana says that's interesting.
And last one from me, Jorge Masvidal says he wants to come back to the UFC. Just curious if you guys have an interest in bringing Jorge back and if we'll see him fight again.
That is interesting. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah.
It looks like Colby Covington's next fight date may have been leaked in a now edited Instagram post. This is the post in question. It's by a nightclub called Roundup in Florida. It says, "It was awesome having Colby Covington here this past weekend. Such a humble and nice guy. We couldn't get him on the mechanical bull since he's prepping for his fight in November, but we'll be cheering you on then. Thanks for taking photos with our staff and photographer, and we hope to see you back soon." After fans started to pick up on it, the post was then edited. They totally removed the part about Colby fighting in November. Now it just says we couldn't get him on the mechanical bull this time, but hoping next time we have it. So if Colby is fighting in November, who do you guys think the opponent will be? There's been rumors of it potentially being Dustin Poirier for his final fight. If it's not Dustin, let me know who you guys think the opponent may be in the comments. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Smokin' Blunt 781. It says, "Sugar, Henry, you're short. Henry, damn Usman, he called us short." The second one says, "There's no us in Henry getting roasted." And the final one's from OMG Pandemic. It says, "Sean is usually cringe to me, but trolling Triple C like that was f***ing awesome." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.